So if you want to build more long-term relationship and get more high ticket sales, you need to first focus on having the fact that you need to build those relationships first. A lot of times people who are trying to get their programs bought, they may have watched a free live event from you, which is great. Great that you're doing that. But the fact of the matter is if they don't really know you, they're not going to buy from you, right? So in today's market, it's more important that you build that relationship first so that they know that you're someone that they actually even resonate with. Your message is really key to these people, and people are becoming more and more skeptical today of the different programs that are out there because everybody's saying the same thing, everybody's making the same promise, everybody's charging the same amount, and results aren't getting delivered. And people need to feel more comfortable about doing business with you. And the way that that is established is through you developing some kind of relationship with them somehow. You can decide on what that is, whether you want to get on an initial call with them, a Zoom call, or if you want to create some kind of communication within Messenger. But then it's you that has to be the one that has the conversation, not your team, not someone else, but you have to be the one that's reaching out to these people in order for them to feel comfortable with you. How are they going to buy something from you when you just pawn off your sale to someone else who is not you? They are buying it because of a 5-day free launch that you just did, or something that you like, and maybe an ad that you had. So they are expecting for them to be able to have that connection with you, and you need to honor your commitment to those people so that they can feel better to have that high ticket sold to them. And that takes time in building that relationship. And they're more likely to become your customers, and they're more likely to give you referrals if you're that kind of person. Because that is the one thing that is going to build that high trust value with people so that you can go ahead to sell more high ticket from those people in fostering those relationships. So, here's a few tips on how you can build better relationships with people. Some of these you may be already doing, some you may really just need to up the ante on. But the most important thing is to, when you focus on the relationship, it takes time. Okay. First, you always want to be attentive and listen carefully to what the buyer is telling you. So that's why I kind of encourage a quick, even a 15-minute Zoom or something where you can connect to the buyer in some aspect so that they know that you're really listening to what they have to say. As this is really going to help you understand better what their needs are and their wants, and maybe your program isn't for them. When you give that advice as well, that definitely like levels you up to the next, authority level, because you're saying, I don't think my program's good for you, but I have another program that might be better for you, or I have a group coaching, or I have a one-on-one coaching that might be better for you. So you need to give people some options sometimes, because maybe the program that you're trying to sell them is not the right fit. Okay. Secondly, you may need to make sure that you're responsive to any questions or concerns that buyers have. A lot of times, like I said, entrepreneurs leave all this to their social sellers or to someone on their team to answer the questions. And they're not you. They don't have the experience. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the know how, right? So if you're saying, hey, but I'm just too busy, I can't reach all of those people on one, I don't have the time, fine. Then create a Facebook group and go live in there and offer to be in there and answer questions so that people can ask you. Your team can tag you in the questions. You can answer the questions from there, but you still need to be the authority that's answering those questions so that they have the comfort level to drop that high ticket value price that you are deciding to offer. And thirdly, you need to always be courteous and professional about what you do. There are going to people that are going to offend you. There are going to people that are going to say things to you that are going to maybe, get you going a little bit. And maybe that's okay, right? Because those people are probably not right for what you're doing anyway. So the sooner that you can get them out of your program, the better. You don't need everybody. Sometimes people think I just need as many sales as I can, but sometimes people like that will actually bring you down as it is. And it's better to just write those people off. It's better to just go ahead and give them a refund. It's better to just let them go and let them be. Let them be somebody else's problem, not your problem, because you don't have the time or the energy to have to deal with that kind of personality. Okay. And finally, remember, it takes a while to build strong relationships. So you need to be patient, right? There are times where I have literally spent 6 months to a year and I never had a sale, but it didn't stop me. I kept following up. I kept being persistent, putting them up on my follow up list, on your email list, whatever you need to do, because there may be someday that maybe it's just that the timing is not right now. Maybe they don't have the funds, but in 6 months from now, they will have the funds. So you have to constantly think about your person and being in their shoes. But you always being there and being in front of them all the time is going to give them that excitement and that ability to want to work with you. So remember, it takes time, it takes patience. Like I said, it took me sometimes up to a year to finally crack the code with some of these people to get them to actually purchase anything from me. So I hope this was helpful to you. And I'm providing a free masterclass coming up soon. So if you would like more information on that, put masterclass in the comments below and I'll make sure that I get that information over to you as well. So as always, remember, people first and everything else will come. And have a great sales day, everyone.